name is Christoph Altruento. I am a person that makes music, but mostly I just find myself cooking pancakes and shit.
Shuggy Otis, Inspiration, Information. Caetano Veloso, Alice Coltrane. I Love Supreme by John Coltrane. I think these are all jazz records, aren't they? Atomic Bomb by William Onyeabor. Anything by Sun Ra you should probably listen to. That's the gold stuff. Joni Mitchell, The Hissing of Summer Lawns. I don't even know how to pronounce this, but this is amazing. So this is, I guess you call it a soundboard. Something that I do a lot in music is like record textures of certain things like shells and stuff like that. So I had this idea to glue all these things that I use, all these random things that I use to one piece of wood, and then attach a contact microphone jack so you can plug it in and just pick up all the sounds so that they're ready to access straight away. And then I can use it for live performance and stuff like that when I do start doing that kind of thing. Cool. So I got my name by, I was still in school when I was first doing my radio show on Bass FM. I must have been like 15 or maybe even 14 or something. But I was skipping the first period of whatever day my radio show was on. Or actually usually the whole day of that, because I'd go try and find records after the show or whatever. So the station director at the time decided that my name should be DJ Truant. And it was kind of a joke, but it stuck, as names do. As I got older, I wasn't really that dude anymore. I didn't want to promote truancy, so I decided to change it, sort of, but still try and keep the name that I'd built a little bit. So decided to go with Christoph Altruento. This is an optophaser, this one on the bottom. These two pieces of equipment, I think there's only like 3 of these made, and I somehow have one. I think like Fatboy Slim have one as well. I don't know who has the 3rd one. But what I've done with the optophaser is plugged it into itself so that it feeds back, and then you can just come up with crazy noises. And it's completely randomized, like I don't really, you just play with it until it's coming up with a strange sound that you like. Yeah, I find myself just playing with this for a long period of time, and then I'll get a call from the neighbors or something, like, what the fuck is going on over there? So this is a Guzheng Chinese harp. I in no way know how to play it, or any instrument for that matter. I just kind of make sounds with them and edit them in certain ways, but it's got a really nice sound to it. So At Peace was a collective that we sort of put together. I didn't really know it was going to be a thing. My friend Tom and my friend Louis just told me that they had a couple of tracks together and they wanted me to mix them or whatever. I think 2 songs turned into 9 songs, which became the first album, and then from there we had to do some shows and stuff, and I didn't really take it seriously on the first album. The group hadn't formed at that point. it took up until we did our last album, the Plutonian Noise Symphony. It took that long for us to like finally establish as a proper group and make an album in a studio together. All things kind of come to an end after a while. Like, kind of just wanted to have the relationships that I had with those people before it turned into like a business thing, and stuff started kind of getting out of control for what I wanted to do. So I decided to leave, and then the rest of them decided to end that project. But those guys have a new thing called the Average Rap Band now, which is going to be coming out pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be good. This crazy looking record here, Africa, Demon Fuzz, psychedelic rock music from the UK in the early 70s. Crazy stuff. I have to recommend everybody listens to this at least once in their lifetime, otherwise they haven't used their ears correctly. At the moment I'm just doing exactly what I enjoy. There's no one particular thing. I just like staying home and making music and, I don't know, seeing what I can come up with. Like, I don't really do live shows or anything like that because I wasn't enjoying them. So my main thing is just like hanging out in this room and making noise and vibing off that, I guess.